Oh my goodness, what is up with this? With the audio, I hope I got it on here now. I had to go through a bunch of options to freaking cut it on. Good grief. Oh. Alright, let's see what we got here. Alright, so I'm trying to get on YouTube and see if I can hear myself on stream, but I really have no idea what's up with my audio. But I really have no idea what's up with my audio. Okay, so I just found my stream, and thank God I can hear myself on a freaking broadcast. I just found my stream, and thank God I can hear myself on a freaking broadcast. Jesus Christ. Anyway, the fourth time the charm video, I'm so glad I'm able to get the freaking audio chat working because I don't know why. I streamed a couple of videos and my audio was not working whatsoever. So, fourth time the charm, hopefully. So, anyway. Okay, so about the news about everybody knows about, Destiny 2 already, is not continuing or any of that matter. So, well, I've been doing a lot of thinking, and I was thinking about, actually, there's actually some things that I came across with the Edge of Fate expansion. Okay, here goes nothing. I sound like a crazy person for saying this, but what if I told you? Now, this is all speculation. I could be wrong, but it kind of makes sense to me. It's kind of like breaking the fourth wall type stuff. That the Edge of Fate kind of foreshadowed that Bungie was going to go let loose, basically. Like leaving or whatever. So, okay, so if you're wondering what does this got to do with Edge of Fate, well, it kind of, I put a lot of thought into it, and it kind of goes over your subconscious mind of not think of it in a sort of way. So, all right, so here goes nothing. Oh boy, here we go. Because I sound like a nutty person, but you never know. All right, let me get to the point. Okay, Edge of Fate expansion. Okay. Remember the part where in the story that 3 was killed? The embodiment of the 9 is basically dead. Okay? So, hear me out. The embodiment of 3 of the 9 is dead. And why 3? It could have been any other bodies other than 3. Okay, well, there's also the number 3. Well, what does that got to do with anything? Well, it gets a little weird from here on. So, they kill 3, we resurrect 3, then Lakshmi, did I butcher her name? Lakshmi, or whatever? I can't pronounce that that exo robot name correctly or whatever. That's being, I guess, hosted of the Vex or whatever, or being controlled by one of the Vex. I forgot how the lore actually goes with that, but that's besides the point. Goes in and kills three again, the embodiment of three. Okay, so there's the number three again. Okay, well, in my opinion, uh, that was foreshadowing that, Destiny 3 end up getting killed during the process. Okay, well, the number three of the nine has died. Okay, that represents Destiny 3. Now, like I said, I may sound like a nutty person, but you know, you get what I mean. So anyway, so in order to save humanity or the whole universe, since 3 is dead, while 3 possesses Lodi, okay, he says if you want survival and save the universe, you have to bind the 9. Okay? Well, that hit me all of a sudden. Okay? 3 is dead. This has something to do with the 9. And it said bind the 9. Right? So if you look at their last post of the last update, it's on June 9th. Ain't that something? Okay? Think about it. 3 is dead. And the only way is to try to survive is bind the 9. So on June 9th, I think it's telling us to, when we log in on the 9th of June, we might be able to save our Destiny universe by continuing 3. Ain't that something? It's something to really think about. I mean, like I said, I may sound like a nutty person, but it makes sense to me. I mean, it's kind of weird, but in a sense, I don't know if it has anything to do with that, but it made me thought of it all of a sudden. So 3 is dead, and we try to revive it, and then Lakshmi kills the body of 3 of the 9. Then we gotta bind the 9. And then that's when Destiny 2's story ends up ending, and they ain't going to do anymore. And then afterwards, it says any other of any hope. That I think that's what the June 9th really means, is we got to bind the 9 by going online live on June 9th. See, I don't know if that's just a coincidence or not. But anyway, give a comments or any of that matter, or I don't even know if I got any comments turned on my channel or whatever, but if you can't, that's okay. I should have looked into the options. I mean, I've been streaming like for a while and never hardly ever talked any of my videos or any of that matter, but I had a hard time trying to put the audio in my previous videos, but don't check out the other ones. And for some odd reason, I can't delete any of my videos on my other YouTube account, and I'm signed into a new one. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's a glitch or anything or whatever. But in my new YouTube channel, I sign in. I'm using my same email and all password or whatever, and it's sending it to my old YouTube channel still, like it's linked to it. I don't understand that. It's weird. But anyway, I would delete those videos, but it's saying that it's a whole separate thing. But I'm sending all my videos to my other account or whatever. It's, like I said, it's strange. But anyway. Yeah, tell me what you think. I don't know. Maybe I'm just, you know, overthinking, but I don't think it's really coincidence, really, about that. So, all right. That's all I pretty much got to say. So, yeah. So, if we end up binding the nine by logging in June 9th, of a lot of players get on, we may be able to save the franchise by making Destiny 3, which therefore somehow we might bring 3 back to life somehow from the 9. You never know. This could be like, foreshadowing things or whatever, but maybe I'm just reaching too much and just thinking of things. But all right, that's all I got to say, so yeah. All right, later.